Welcome to the Sussex Studio Experience podcast. Today, we're presenting a special mini documentary uncovering the remarkable history of Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex's ancestors, both Lillie and William Happy Evans. Join us as we explore the legacy of her great uncle, William Demont Happy Evans, a pioneer in Negro League baseball, and her great aunt Lillie Evans, a trailblazer in real estate. So are you ready? This is a story of America. This is a story of how the Negro Leagues intersect with Meghan, and it also is a story of the neighborhood that she grew up in and the people that she grew up with. So, here we go. William Demont Happy Evans Jr. is Meghan's great uncle. He was an extraordinary athlete whose talent shone brightly in the Negro Leagues. He played for the Homestead Grays, one of the most dominant teams in Negro League history. One of the most dominant teams in baseball history! Exclamation mark, full stop, and all the rest, during a time when Major League Baseball was segregated. Recently, this week in fact, Major League Baseball decided to begin the process of including Negro League statistics in the annals of Major League Baseball. And so I was planning this episode, or this mini doc anyway, but I thought what a perfect opportunity to start talking about this actually right now. So, Happy Evans' career spanned from 1920 to 1937. 17 years, and his contributions helped the Grays win the 1931 championship, solidifying their reputation as the strongest modern club in baseball, period, full stop, all the rest of those things again. Happy, I'm going to call him Uncle Happy. Meghan's Uncle Happy played alongside of people like Satchel Paige and Josh Gibson, arguably two of the best players to ever play the game. In fact, there's been a lot of noise this week because in the MLB record books, Josh Gibson's records transcended and replaced, he's number one, let me just say that, in hitting, and so his achievements were stronger than both Babe Ruth's and Ty Cobb's, which is major. I believe Josh Gibson died of a brain aneurysm, and so by the time baseball was integrated, he didn't have an opportunity to play. And so when Meghan's Uncle Happy Evans was playing the game of baseball in the Negro Leagues, shortly, during his time, you have Jackie Robinson, right? So Jackie Robinson was the first person to break the color line officially in baseball. He was not the first African American descended person to play the game, nor was he the first African descended person to play. You had people playing the game who were passing, and passing means to assume in the respect of, when we consider skin, passing means to assume the race of a white person, if you will, for the privilege of being able to attain a kind of status. And so though Jackie Robinson wasn't the first, he's the first recognized because he didn't deny his ancestry. And there was a plan that got Jackie Robinson to help integrate baseball because he had the right, in quotation marks, temperament to play. Other people like Josh Gibson weren't chosen because it was understood that they wouldn't be able to withstand a lot of the insults that Jackie Robinson had to put up with. Some of these things we still see today, like persons throwing banana peels on the field. And so Jackie Robinson had to be able to withstand that. And so he was the first, though he wasn't the greatest. And even though he wasn't the greatest, we can look at what he did for baseball at that moment when he was playing It was major. He was phenomenal. He was breaking all kinds of records himself. And so that's what happened. So Uncle Happy was playing in the Negro Leagues again, and his career spanned from 20 to 37. And so Meghan grew up in the house where Uncle Happy resided, right? Meghan is the great niece of Aunt Lillie. So Aunt Lillie Evans, or Happy's wife, was a trailblazer in her own right. She became the first black woman to manage a real estate office in California, breaking both racial and gender barriers in the industry. Yeah, she did that, guys. Did you hear what I said? She was the first woman and the first black woman to manage a real estate office in the state of California, breaking both racial and gender barriers in the industry. Her achievements in real estate were groundbreaking. She not only managed properties, but also helped African American families find homes in the era of restrictive covenants and housing discrimination, which, is still a thing. Meghan's connection to Happy and Lillie Evans is deeply personal.
Good job.
She grew up in their home in Baldwin Hills, in the Windsor Hills, Baldwin Hills section / community, in a space that was deeply rooted in African American culture and history. The values that Lillie and Happy instilled in their family continue to inspire Meghan. Meghan's mom loves her aunt Lillie. And so Meghan's child is named Lilibet, nicknamed Lillie, and I say that serves a dual purpose. It serves to recognize not only Aunt Lillie Evans, whose house they lived in, but also, in another way, Harry's grandmother's nickname was Lilibet. So you have Lilibet, nicknamed Lillie. How beautiful is that? Despite often being questioned about her racial identity, her upbringing in this influential neighborhood contributed to her strong sense of self and commitment to making a difference. The legacy of Happy Evans and the recognition of Negro League statistics highlight the resilience and excellence of black athletes in the face of adversity. Their stories are a testament to the power of perseverance and to the importance of honoring our history. That Meghan intersected with these things is significant because their story becomes her story. When she's sitting in the living room of her Aunt Lillie and she's listening to the story, like many African descended persons, specifically this is a major part of Black American traditions where the older people have a lot of political discussions, racial discussions, and the kids are seen and not heard. So we're sitting around listening to these conversations, and these things are forming maps for us so that we understand what we are supposed to do when we become of age. From Happy Evans' athletic prowess to Lillie Evans' groundbreaking career, their legacy embodies the spirit of overcoming barriers and striving for greatness. It's a legacy that Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, is proud to carry forward. Thank you for joining us on this journey through history as we continue to uncover and celebrate the remarkable journeys of Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex. Let's remember the importance of acknowledging our past to build a more inclusive future. I am your host, Professor Zinzi, signing off from the Sussex Studio Experience podcast.